Yes. Yes, we can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
The record is okay.
So I remember a long time ago, I was talking to you about the effectiveness of prayer, but the illusory nature of reality. And you said, "Oh, by all means, pray, pray, pray. Don't stop praying. Just realize that that's just what it is. That that's just part of this."
Beautiful.
Do you remember that? Probably not. Might have been like a year ago.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyway,
Mm,
maybe we could
don't
spend some time
remember.
at the end praying for this guy.
Yeah. Whatever is being done, whatever that seems to be happening, yes, yes, we can. We can as well. Yeah, we can. Yeah. There's nothing wrong or right here.
Yeah, you're really laggy today.
It's just what appears to happen.
You're really laggy today, glitchy. The internet's going in and out or whatever. Slow.
Yeah, it seems to be, yeah, it seems to be doing that lately. Yeah, it seems to be doing that. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, your image is frozen and then frees up and then gets frozen again. It's funny. When I was growing up, there used to be a cartoon called Max Headroom, and it was on like MTV. And for some reason, it was like this robot talking. It was animated, and his head would jerk back and forth just randomly. Um, be smooth, and then it would jerk back and forth. It was like a premonition for what bad internet service was like. 20 years before internet service was like
Well, yeah. Uh, um, whatever that's whatever sound, whatever movement, um, intention, feelings, doubts, fears, love, it's just disappearing. So there's really nothing wrong or right with anything. You know, even when there is a thinking that there must be something wrong, that's just what appears in this. There's no real wrong or right. There may be a wrong, or right in the story, but there is no real wrong or right. It's just this appearing at that. So everything is okay because everything is an expression of this. Nothing really gets destroyed. Nothing really can be lost in this because there's nothing separate from this. Everything is this. And nothing really matters. There's really nobody to find this. There's really nobody to understand this because all there is this. There can never be the real separate self who is looking for this, who is getting closer, who's about to get it. That's just already totality, what is appearing as that. So seeking may happen, but seeking itself is empty. There is nobody behind it. The seeker can never really find what it's looking for because the seeker is already not there. The recognition that there's just this, it doesn't belong to a seeker. The recognition that all there is just simply what is, doesn't belong to anyone. So just this is already everything. Can never belong to anyone because there's nobody, there's no seeker, there's no finder. It's just somebody who wants to find this. So everything is empty already. Everything is empty. The intention, the desire, the seeking, feelings, thinking is already empty. There is nobody behind anything. There's just this. And this what is isn't a human being. Yet it may appear as a human being. This what is already not separate from itself. Yet it may appear as separation, or it may appear as a thought of separation. But itself as it is not separate. There is no separation to become anything or to be anything. So that which is looking for is already this. That's why the separate self can never really find what it's looking for, because what seems to be the separate self, it's just the totality, that which is being searched for, that which is being longed for, appearing as a separate self. So there's no real separate self to find anything, to become anything, or to get any clarification. There's just this, already this, appearing as that. There may be an illusory disappearance. And then there can be a recognition that nothing ever disappeared because the separate self was already not there. It was just that which was longed for appearing, dreaming itself to be separate from itself. So this doesn't know the separate self. This doesn't know the other. This doesn't know anything. It knows nothing. Knowing nothing in a way is somehow knowing itself. This, what is already the unknowing. So unknowing is beautiful, isn't it? Is. But when this appears to be a separate self, it may seem as if not knowing anything is very bad. I need to know something. Well, knowing something may appear in the story, like knowing a direction to go to a certain place that we want to go to. That may seem to appear as a story in the story. But everything already is the unknown. Nothing is known. There's nobody to know already. That's unknowing appearing to know. That which is looking out in those eyes is already empty. That which is looking out in those eyes is not a man or a woman. That which is looking is just never there. That which is looking is not separate from anything. It's just this appearing as that, appearing as a looking, but there's nobody who's looking. There's just listening happening as well, but there's no listener. And there's just thinking happening. There's no thinker of thoughts. Thoughts are just appearing, including the one that seems to say, I'm thinking thoughts. That's just another thought. The thinker of thoughts is just another thought appearing in this. So you can't be just a single thought. No, you are everything. There can't be just a you as a single thought because you are vast. That's which you are. That's what you are, is just vast. It's not separate. There's no there's no one separate from anything. There's no one who separates. There's just everything. So there's no one to know everything because there's just everything. There's nobody outside of everything to know everything or to become one with everything. There's just everything. Everything is not separate. So this what is already here even before any word can be spoken. Just this doesn't require anything to happen for it to be what it is. Just this what is even before any thought may appear is already here. It doesn't require words to be spoken for it to be what it is. It is so empty and free and wordless. And it can be found because it's already here. It's already here as everything. Even appearing as somebody who wants to find it. So there's no wrong or right with anything. This is just what appears to happen. And what appears to happen is never really going anywhere. There's nowhere to go to. There's nothing to reach. There's really nothing to be done. There's just this, which is already everything. It is just nothing being everything. So conversation or talking here may happen, in the story. If somebody is looking for help, this may appear to help. Engage in any story. This doesn't try to get rid of the story because the story itself is an expression of just what is, of this. So somehow the story becomes beautiful when there's a recognition that there's nobody behind anything. No, there's nobody really to get heads. There's nobody to be angry, you know. When it is seen that these bodies are just empty, the story becomes beautiful. Lights, empty. But when there's that sense of being somebody, when there's that sense of being somebody in the body, then the story may seem to be very heavy. Something may seem to try to get rid of the story. Mm. But that too is just what appears to happen. It's just the totality already appearing as that. That's not to say it's wrong or right. It's just what appears to happen. And even looking to to have a different experience that doesn't belong to anyone. When there's searching, meditation happening, seeking happening, that's okay too. This doesn't say that shouldn't happen. That may be expressed in this as well. But nobody is doing it. It's just this expressing as that. This dreaming itself to be separate from itself, trying to find itself, doing meditation, seeking, reciting mantras. There's just this as well, expressing as that, and it's beautiful. And then when the recognition happens, it is seen that there wasn't anyone who was doing meditation. There wasn't anyone who was seeking. That one who seemed to be there never happened. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Everything is okay because everything is an expression of this. So nobody can really get this or lose this. There's nobody to get anything or lose anything. That's just what appears to happen. And this may seem to be going somewhere in the story, but it's never really going anywhere. There's really nowhere to get to. So if it seems as if somebody is getting hurt, somebody is feeling very bad, or there's an experience that uh, the story is not quite good, you know, something needs to change the story. That may seem to happen as well. There may be a seeking, meditation, looking as to who is really suffering, who's the sufferer, who is really hurt, without assuming that I'm here, I'm hurt. It's me, I'm a man, I'm hurt. You know, looking as well may seem to happen to really check as to who is really the sufferer. Is there a sufferer, or it's just an assumption? It's just an imagination. So that which is imagined can never really suffer because it's already not there. It's just an imagination. That which is imagined can never do anything because it's already not there. It's just an imagination. That which is imagined can never really go anywhere because it's already not there. It is just a mind made idea. It's just a story. These bodies are empty. So everything is empty. I thought that there's somebody in the body. That's an imagination. Something imagines that there's somebody there. I'm talking to somebody. There, there's nobody there, and there's nobody here, and there's nobody anywhere. There's just this.
Your video might be better than mine tonight. You've been pretty uh weird looking. uh, freezing, and then I'm freezing, and your voice not matching your image and all that.
Other,
Pardon?
it keeps on freezing.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's okay. I can hear you, but your video is going to be better than mine
Okay.
because you look fine to you, right?
Okay.
Does your image look fine on your machine?
Yeah, it's it seems so overheat
Oh,
somehow. Yeah, it seems to be overheating.
is it summertime? Summertime, huh? How hot is it?
Yeah.
I wish I could just send you a fan. I've got one, but the mail's not very dependable. You can get them at the computer stores. They're fans that fit right under your laptop. Your laptop has a fan, but when it's hot, it doesn't work very well. So it's just like an extra fan that you plug in, and it's got two big fans, and it'll just keep it cool. Otherwise, your computer can just melt down, basically. I don't know if you're hearing me or not.
Wow. That can really happen. It can just melt down.
Well, it doesn't actually melt like a popsicle or something. Yeah. The heat will destroy some of the components. Yes, if it gets too hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm,
Are you trying to do something with the internet?
yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch to the phone.
Okay.
Gonna
I'll be
use the
right back
phone
while you're doing
and
that.
change the, yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Sure.
Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
There you are. Twice.
There you are. You are. You are. Sure.
We're gonna have to kick
Uh,
you out once.
okay.
I don't know which one to kick out.
Okay. I think gonna leave.
There you go.
Gonna change the location.
Wow. This is a new room for Nkosi.
Think it's gonna be okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
What's this a picture of in the background?
Let me show you. It's the waterfall.
Oh, it's a waterfall.
It's the picture of the
Yeah.
waterfall and some flowers. And some people, I don't know if you can see, there are some people in the boats here.
Yeah. Did your father
Yeah.
take that or something? Or is that a family photo
I think
from,
it's a painting.
huh?
Yeah, um, just a painting.
Oh,
I think it's a painting.
doesn't look like a painting. Looks too
Yeah, I don't
detailed to be a
think there's
painting.
a place.
Huh.
Yeah, you are right. There are also details, because you can see these people like in the boats, something.
Yeah.
But when you look at the
That,
flowers,
wow.
it seems as if they've been painted.
Is this in South Africa? Is this a special place in South Africa that you know?
Yeah. See those guys.
Mhm. Is this your aunt's room or is this?
Dining room.
I see.
Yeah, where my brother's son
Yep.
is always hanging around. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the network here seems to be okay.
A little better.
Seems to be okay.
You're still sort of, now it seems like instead of lagging, it seems like your face is moving in slow motion. Oh, now it's frozen. Are you there? There we go. It's funny how different you look in different lighting. White people always look the same. It's just like pinkish, whitish, gross. You guys have this like texture.
Yeah. Yeah. The body keeps on changing.
Does. So once you're gonna have to drop off here pretty soon. Maybe we can stop the recording and have that little discussion. Does that work?
Yes, as you
Okay.
wish.
Yeah.